Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Baldur's Gate 3 with me, Bregaton. I decided on the brown alabaster dye for Halsin's outfit. I think that looks pretty good. And it's thematic. The white complements the Moon Druid subclass, because white's often associated with the moon, and the brown is very earthy and druidic.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
I want to go home.
Oh, and he wants to chat.
I had hoped there might be a greater sense of balance within the city. That its walls might enable sheltering within it to foster community, peace. Yet it is not so. Unnatural steel beings patrol the streets. The printed word sows discontent, and those in need are treated with disdain. You saw how they wished to burn the clothes of a child, as if being crammed in this very city is not the cause of lice and disease. Sometimes it is difficult to see exactly what we are fighting to save here. Sometimes it feels like Korga was right. Nature can only survive away from all this.
Alright, let's take a step back and not side with Kaga yet. I don't think you truly feel that way. You've always believed in balance.
I do. But at times like this, it can feel like an impossible dream. I was harsh on myself before. On my leadership of the Grove. The decisions I made. Perhaps too harsh, considering this place.
Are you still content at my side? This doesn't have to be your fight, and it's certainly not your typical habitat.
The city, you mean? With all its noise, smoke, stone, and bustle? I would not be here given the choice, but I promised you my support, and that is what you shall have. Still, though, this place crawls with life, but little of it flourishes. I see refugees unhoused, the destitute unwanted, orphans unloved. The city is like a forest with an overgrown canopy. Light and nourishment cannot penetrate to those who need it the most, and still it draws them in. The safety of numbers, the promise of civilization, the dream of better. All that potential is too often destined to die in the dark and rot in the gutter. I wish there was a better way. I wish everyone could see the sun, have a full belly, and know nature as a friend. There is a balance that is yet to be found. Listen to me, preaching like an initiate in his cups.
Yeah, I do think it's a fine dream. It's a fine dream. Perhaps you can help find the balance.
Yes, I hope so. But we have a battle to win before any of that.
Tell you what, we'll try and find someone who can help your mind out, and then we'll get you something to eat, all right? And it can be anything you want.
Shontir. Bless
An entire edition dedicated to one lord, dead or no, is a bit too much. Bedford has the state of paying them out.
So what exactly? Walking funny isn't fine.
Awaken, little one. Flower and bloom as I know you can.
Alright, let's talk to Druid Larvox.
Behold, this tree is plagued by pestilence, yet refuses to die. The goddess Shontir wishes me to save it. I can feel it. I will cure you. I will spend every drop of my magic to save this tree from death, if Shauntia wills it.
All
Behold.
this broadsheet. Dead Lord. It's exhausting.
A little disappointed neither one of my druids had anything to say about that.
Best be on my way.
Wonder what this is.
Just like when I was a child.
I've got a long road ahead.
Flower
I have to keep going.
as I
Well, we succeeded, so that's a sign we should go inside, right?
So what exactly did you see?
Philgrave's mansion.
I will cure you of your pestilence. You have my word.
Steps light as falling leaves.
Probably just a dead cat.
Shauntia, bless these
Maybe a
roots.
few dead cats.
Bits and bobs.
They may be bits and bobs, but they're valuable bits and bobs. We've read this before. I'm fairly certain.
Awaken is what? Flower and bloom as I know you.
Arrest
Oh, not quite what I was expecting. Well, they are undead. I really didn't think we were going to be attacked. I mean, how else are you supposed to get in here?
How about I buy the firework? You throw it. It's a fist. You might blow them up.
Time to push my luck again.
Oh, whoops, that was the door, not the ancient servant. It's unbeating heart. Carrion's undying life force is stored outside of his body. If killed while his heart is intact, he will rise again the next day. Curdled liver. Mystic Carrion is not vulnerable to fire damage while his liver is intact. Thoughtless brain. Mystic Carrion spells have a +3 bonus to their difficulty class, and he can't be surprised while his brain is intact. Breathless lungs. Mystic Carrion can't be silenced while his lungs are intact. Heightened necromancy. Creatures have disadvantage on saving throws against your necromancy spells. Life Essence Harvest. When the wielder kills a hostile creature with a spell, they greedily absorb its energy and gain life essence until their next long rest. So it's possible we could have talked to this guy. We can always try again tomorrow. I'm not sure if he can even fit through the door, so let's do this instead.
What must be done?
Can't even catch my breath. Vanquished. At last.
So what exactly did you see?
Well, that seems like it was probably worth it.
If not over, then through.
We didn't break our oath, so probably wasn't a good guy. A key, a small iron key.
Probably just a dead cat. Maybe a few dead cats.
Alright, so he has a Staff of Cherished Necromancy. Grants heightened necromancy. Creatures have disadvantage on saving throws against your necromancy spells. And Life Essence Harvest. When the wielder kills a hostile creature with a spell, they greatly absorb its energy and gain Life Essence until the next long rest. Affected entity has absorbed a creature's essence. It can use that essence to cast any necromancy spell without consuming a spell slot. That seems pretty good. Unlike their father, Thibault, or it's probably Tybalt, Cherish Hollow is not afraid of zombies. Cherish was afraid of sharks, licorice, wallpaper, netherese artifacts, hats large, the outdoors, the indoors, hats small, and milk pails. Zombies were a bloody picnic. Hood of the Weave grants arcane enchantment. You gain a +2 bonus to spell save DC and spell attack rolls. Worn by the wizard Tensor when he was inducted into the Circle of 8. After the ceremony in which his fellow wizards Autoluke and Bigby played a trick on Tensor, the two pranksters found their party vodka spiked with a spell that transformed their earlobes into cynical pixies. Armor of the Sporekeeper grants malefic fungi. The wearer gains a +1 bonus to spell save DC, and when dealing necrotic damage, they deal an additional 1 necrotic damage. And Spore Sacs. While imbued with symbiotic entity, you can spread Vapor spores, Timask spores, and haste spores.
Probably just
A symbiotic entity. Affected entity has gained class level druid ×4 temporary hit points. As long as it has its temporary hit points, its melee weapon attacks and unarmed strikes deal an additional 1d6 necrotic damage, and it deals double damage with Halo of Spores. Ends early if the entity uses Wild Shape. So it sounds like this probably synchronizes well with the Circle of Spore druid subclass. According to one story, this armor was enriched by the cascading spores of a Myconid sovereign, its great fungal head shimmering and twinkling as it shook upon the material. And Veil of the Morning grants Let the Undead Blanch with Fear. Undead have disadvantage on attack rolls against you, and you have advantage on saving throws against their actions and spells. And grants Turn Undead. Crafted from celestial feathers, bottled sunlight, and ink from the pages of sacred scripture, it's a wonder the maker didn't hang cloves of garlic from this robe. So anathema is it to the undead.
So what exactly did you see?
Then a rusty key. This key has a necromantic aura and reeks of decay. And then another key.
Walking funny isn't a crime.
Well, before when I was going the more summon-oriented route with Halsin, this may have been worth giving to him. This will give to Gale. The rest of these we probably just send to camp.
What about the smell? It stinks. Something rotten.
Probably just a dead cat. Maybe a few dead cats.
Alright, Acquisitions Record, a plain unadorned note. What follows is a musty list of items, used client, and location. Items to be acquired. Doll of the Necromancer, Reanimation, Ash the Gildeeg, Eshperda, A Boat of Abyssal Depth, Soul Settlement, Fifth One Kendrick, Moonshay, or Moonshai. Torch of Revocation, Burning of Tormented Spirits Anchor, Oscar Furbus, Baldur's Gate. And a Torch of Revocation,
Arrest a smell.
+1 club, does necrotic damage as well. The staple of any worthwhile exorcist burns with a pale flame that destroys the anchors of troublesome ghosts in need of banishment. Is that a quest item? Alright, so it did say as long as, where's it at? Oh, it says he's dead. Yeah, it says he'll rise again the next day, so we'll loot everything, and then come back after a long rest and see if we can talk to him. If he's willing to talk after this. Right, you don't have to go upstairs to grab that.
Taking a look. Someday I will sit down.
Flower and bloom as I move.
Making a stink like that.
Pretty sure we've read this, right? Yes.
What am I supposed to do then? Miscreants creeping around?
Corsairs of Luskan, we've read this as well.
What do you want me to do? Arrest a smell?
Some help you are. Where's the steel watch when you need 'em?
Please, kind sir, can you spare a few coins to feed my son? He's sick and likely to die.
So what exactly did you see?
I don't rightly know, but he was up to no good, lurching this way and that.
Walking funny?
All this stuff is old news. It's fine with me. I wonder if we can speak with dead with this guy. He's undead, so I don't think that we can. But he also comes back, so maybe we can.
The smell. It stinks something rotten.
Probably just a dead cat. Maybe a few rats.
Making a stink like that.
Yeah, so we could have snuck back out because this guy didn't see us. But I assume there's no way that he wouldn't be able to see us. Hey, another fight. Alright.
Serene she might seem, but nature has claws.
There's a front door. Did not see that earlier. Rectus. Yeah, looks like they've been eating people, so maybe this was the best course of action. Form of a bear.
Got to press on.
I'm just gonna let them come to me. I need to work harder than I need to.
Fall by my hand.
Ready.
Flower and bloom as I move.
It's been a long day. I'll need to rest soon.
Still some way to go.
Has been a long day. Read this before. That's the god for gnolls. Or the god that gnolls worship. Please understand. Please, Father Carrion, I beg of you. I just need a little more time to earn back enough to pay your fee. My house was ransacked. I have nothing left. I can hardly put food on the table. I've read this before. Evil, evil, evil. Bobby Carrion my butt. You're nothing but a scam artist. They say you're a necessary evil if we want to talk to our loved ones. But I say you're just plain evil. As soon as I have evidence enough to report you, you can expect a visit from the Fist. Better yet, the Steel Watch.
Walking funny isn't a crime.
Jeez Louise.
More stacked corpses than a charnel house.
Yeah, I don't feel bad about what I did now. I mean, I didn't when we saw upstairs either.
Maybe a few dead cats.
How's a dead cat making a stink like that?
Tomorrow's history! Anthony's candle. Would you throw it?
Have a lot on my mind. Well, in it.
Right.
Work to be done. That might be worth a look.
So we probably can't fit in there ourselves.
Even in my youth, I was not quite so slight as this.
Alright, see where it goes.
Oh, please.
A mummy's memories. Some mortals might wonder why a mummy lord would abandon a subterranean crypt where he has abided for several human lifetimes, safely conducting delicate experiments into the very nature of life and its so-called opposite death, and trade all that for a perilous existence and a ramshackle waterfront house and the cesspit of Baldur's Gate. Some mortals might be morons. An entity of erudition and taste must naturally have a keen appreciation for what the surface world has to offer. The lilt of music and the lyricism of poetry, the crab seagulls over Grey Harbor at sunset, the touch of a soft, non-decayed hand. You don't need a nose to savor a fine wine. All of these things and more I have earned through my dedication to esoteric studies, and but all of these things, as well as rare alchemy ingredients, alembics, and athanors cost money, a lot of it. Thus my new career is a high-priced and exclusive mystic consultant to the wealthy of the upper city. I have needs, and they will not be denied.
Carrion had made a lair for himself below the city.
We have read this one before. I do believe that's it down here. Alright, well we will head back to the Elf Song, do a long rest, come back and see if this guy is kicking again.
So what exactly did you see?
His servants are still dancing around, so...
Smell! It stinks! Something rotten!
Probably just a dead cat. Maybe a few dead cats.
How's a dead cat making a stink like that?
Please, kind sir. Can you smell us?
Oh, we still have upstairs to explore. Let's do that first.
Call and I answer. Just poking around.
Round? A stink like death itself?
Easy path.
Some warding around this. Unclean. Undead.
Interesting. Black Diamond, is that the first one we found? Write-in exercises. A series of writing exercises outlined by Thrumbo, addressed to my brothers. Beneath the exercises, several misguided attempts to write the letters of the alphabet, none successful. Aw.
Awaken, little one. Flower and bloom as I know you can.
Can I back away from this? I don't think I can.
I will cure you of your pestilence.
Thrumbo's note. Today's abuse was the final straw. We're out of here. Carrion's reach extends only so far. Gather whatever money you can scrape together and give it to me. I'm going to buy a small boat. We're going to row to freedom. Spread out and hide until tomorrow night, and then meet me at the usual spot on the beach. And for the love of Mask, make sure Carrion doesn't see this note. Maybe swallow it.
Hidden beneath the canvas.
Awaken. And bloom.
Few coins.
Walking funny isn't a crime.
We can walk out this way, but why? It looks like there may be more to the house to explore, because there's a window up here. But maybe not.
Walking funny isn't a crime.
Such authority. Moving.
Can't grab any of those, that's fair.
About the smell. Stinks something rotten.
Grab this one, we'll do a long rest, we'll see if Carrion comes back and if he's non-hostile.
I will cure you of your pestilence. You have my blood.
We'll also swap from Halson to Gale so we can give him his new
Light on my feet.
hat. Hood? Whatever it is.
Oakfather preserve you. Wherever you need me, I'll be right here in camp. Take care out there.
What's on your mind?
Yeah, lead on.
Lost in thought.
Also, finally, because his current hood looks a little goofy. That is far more wizardy. What does she have? Oh, that's right. I'm not going to swap that out. Could swap this one out. I don't think we need to.
Oh, I have the magic touch.
Let's do a long rest.
Don't waste a step.
Anybody want to chat? Doth not seem so. Alright. Someone that I just saw that was worth 1. Oh, it was that one. Jeez.
You thought killing me once would be enough?
Well, I was
Death
hoping.
will not banish me from this plane. Neither will you.
Alright, right back into combat. I ain't buff up, man.
To the fray.
Got to focus. Have to keep going.
We're gonna get our 8 out, I guess. Okay, so she has a couple amulets that restore spell slots, right? Is it any spell slot? Up to 3rd level. This one is any. So yeah, we can use max out 8 here. Which, while it does heal everybody, does not actually provide the buffs. Ow.
What am I supposed to do then? Miscreants creeping around? A stink like death itself?
What do you want me to do? Arrest the smell?
Alright, let's get our buffs out.
Where's the steel
Let me
watch
guess,
when
you need
need them?
something.
So what exactly did you see?
But I was up to no good, lurching this way and that.
Running isn't a crime.
Then she uses...
About the smell. It stinks.
that, and then we can do Hero's Feast on top of that.
What am I supposed to do then? Miscreants creeping around? A stink like death itself? It ain't safe.
What do you want me to do? Arrest the smell?
Somehow.
Okay, so now with this in mind, do we have a quest for this guy? No. So I think we found this one jar, right? I assume this is tied to his quest, his lungs. Yeah, Mystic Carrion. Alright. Guess probably what would have happened is we met this guy and would have gotten a quest to find all these parts, right? Maybe for him, but then we have to decide if we want to kill him or not, which I feel like we're kind of inclined to. Ow. Everybody run! And the jar does fight back. I'm trying to throw his body. Hold on. Yeah. We have to find 3 more jars, and we can put this guy down for good. Well, the heart actually is all we have to find, right?
Maybe
And Jahira, when we found that book, mentioned he had a lair underground. I don't know if that's talking about the basement or not, though. Alright, well, I'm gonna call it here, and next time we will...
After I left, it's been downright terrible since died.
Oh, it's not a front door, never mind. There's only the 2 entrances to the mansion. So we made the right call. Even if things went a little awry.
few coins to feed my son.
Alright, I'm gonna call it here, and next time we'll continue exploring
The smell?
Please.
Baldur's Gate. We have the beach down here and such. Yeah, plenty to do. But for now, thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next one.